two-man rabbit. Going to kind of do this just live with some film that we had. So you're coming through. The coach is going to toss the ball directly to the spread back. The idea of this drill is when we have just two defensive ends dealing with the spread back in the backfield. What we want to do at all times is make sure that the spread back, and what we always tell, if the spread back's having to watch you, he can't be looking to throw the football. So we're breaking down. Anytime he's looking at you, you can be engaging. The moment you need to be breaking down. You attack the spread back when he lifts his eyes to look down the field. That's when you close distances. What we have is too many players in a game, and you'll see this just constantly, that run past the spread back because they're so gung-ho to get up the field. They can't slow their roll and quick and short, and the spread back gives them one little pump fake and he's gone right up the middle or around the outside. So, this young player here, he gets his feet flat-footed. He gets too wide a base, and you can see he's caught flat-footed right here. He lets the spread back get to the outside. He tries to overcompensate by getting to the outside edge, but because he's out of position, he bites on the move inside, and he would have been fine if he had stayed outside and just made the guy turn back inside, which is what we want to do. This person's in position A to make the tackle. If he stays outside, we're good. He's going to force this guy to come back in. We have the tackle. But what happens is he buys the fake. He's not in a good position to even get anywhere near, get hands on him. And, that would be an off to the races kind of endeavor. And, it really takes this guy out of the equation. So that's not what we want. Two guys, again, two slower guys, one really quick guy. Probably wouldn't see this in a game. He's doing a good job. He's got to stay to his outside. He buys, watch this, the young player. He buys the fake. So he buys the foot in the ground. He gets caught. He can't get to the outside. It's gone. Here we go again. Player, quicker. And we always do this. We put quicker players over here. We try to pick our fastest players that we can. Okay. Again, lets this guy get to his outside shoulder. And what's happening with these young players, these are all a lot of young players. They are so fixated on making the tackle. Their job, we always tell them, if the spread back is running to your direction, your job is not to make the tackle. Your job is to get to his outside shoulder and turn him back inside so that this guy here, the trailing guy, can make the tackle. That's what we're trying to get them to understand. Instead, they get in a bad position, and the trailing guy, which we always tell them, look, how can he help out if he has to go through you to help out? You've become a liability. You're no longer an asset to the team. You've become nothing but a liability. So make yourself an asset. It's not about you and you being the hero. It's about you doing your job of staying outside and playing team defense. And, this is just a young player that's I have to learn many times. That's why we rep this a lot, because it's just inevitable. It takes maybe some, it only takes 2 times, 1 time, 2 times. Sometimes it takes 20, sometimes 200 before they learn that, it's about playing team defense and not. Now, here's a player that you gotta love this. He's not very quick, and so he doesn't even know which way this guy's running, but he's already going to take off outside because he doesn't want to get beat. But now he's taking himself out of position too, because he's further away to help with the play. Again, breakdown, good breakdown. He's staying broken down. This guy got out of position to begin with, has bad footwork, and isn't there to see it. Again, if he hasn't taken up off the field like this, if he just kind of comes up like he's supposed to, break down, given he's not as fast, this guy will funnel him back, and he would be there to make the tackle. Except he's not there to make the tackle. Now he gets wrong-footed and lets him to the outside. And these are the things we go over with them in film. Good. I have perfect. We'll end with this one. So that must be something we did well. All right. And this is what's interesting too. This is an experienced player, another experienced player, but a big boy, probably one of our biggest. This kid's, I don't know, 230, 235 pounds. So, this idea that I often hear within 6 months, well, I'm big, I'm slow. No, you can, this kid was, is a big kid, but he has good footwork. He's going to stay to the outside. Look at him, not crossing over his feet, keeping his feet equal distance apart, moving to the outside. And at the moment that the running back realizes, I'm not getting to the outside edge of this big boy, I mean, he's going to start looking to turn back. And the moment he puts a foot in the ground right there, then he says, "Uh-oh, I've got another guy coming, and that guy's perfect. Look at that, 45 degrees, just like he needs to be. This guy here moving sideways. Perfect. Guy comes back up the middle. Look at that. Perfect for the big boy. Big boy's not going to be there for the tackle. Turns him right back inside. There comes the close. Can't draw it up any better than that. We'll stop there."